The other day I heard someone say, oh, he snores like a linebacker, in reference to someone they knew who snores a lot. And I thought to myself, snores like a linebacker? Linebackers don't snore. That's the dumbest simile that I've ever heard. And I thought to myself, is this like a known cultural simile that when we reference people who snore a lot, we compare them to linebackers? Because if so, this is a glaring example of the idiocy that our culture has toward the relationship between jaw structure, airway, and airway health, things like snoring. We know linebackers don't snore. How do we know that? People who snore have small airways. Snoring is caused by the tongue falling into the throat because the lower jaw is set back, because it's underdeveloped. And we know that linebackers don't have small jaws. They can't. They couldn't do their job if they did. I mean, forget about the theory. Just look at a picture of a high-level linebacker. Look at a picture of Brian Urlacher, Troy Polamalu, Junior Seau. Take your pick of Teddy Bruschi. I'm, of course, biased to the New England Patriots because I'm from the Boston area. These guys all have the biggest, blockiest heads that you will ever see. Big, blocky heads, meaning well-developed jaws, meaning large airways, because the jaws are the airway, right? That includes the nasal airway, because the nasal volume is determined by the size of the roof of your mouth, which, of course, is your upper jaw, because the roof of your mouth and the floor of your nose are the same bone. Linebackers can't have small jaws. And there's a key connection that you have to understand. Airway size determines neck posture. Neck posture determines neck strength. And if you have a weak neck, you can't play the linebacker position because you will get concussed on every play as that linebacker runs in and hits the running back as he passes through the line. Head-on collision between a 250-pound linebacker and a 250-pound running back. If you don't have a strong neck, your brain will rattle inside your skull. So big airway means strong neck, good neck posture, and resilience when it comes to high impact to prevent concussion. You could not survive at high-level American football with a small skull at the linebacker position, or in any position besides kicker for that matter. And football players have the biggest skulls, the biggest airways, probably of any sport that there is. Maybe boxing is a close competitor because boxing is also a high-impact sport where if you have small airways and bad neck posture, you'll be like that boxer Khan who got his ass knocked out by, I think it was Canelo. You can see he's got a small, weak, recessed jaw, and he gets hit in the face. He gets immediately concussed and knocked out as a result of his poor neck posture and small jaws. So, it's just so weird how sometimes we have falsehoods like this simile where it's not just false. It's not just that linebackers might snore because, whatever, they have small jaws. It's the inverse is true. Linebackers have the biggest jaws. They're the least likely to snore. The only instance that I could see a high-level athlete like a linebacker snoring is if they've had severe trauma to the nose, like a boxer's been hit in the nose so many times that his nose is filled with scar tissue, like Joe Rogan's was from his fighting days, where the only way to clear up the nasal airway and stop mouth breathing is to go in and cut out the scar tissue from the nose. Otherwise, it's complete and utter bullshit to say that linebackers snore and that to use the simile that he snores like a linebacker. We need to throw that one out and find something better. Maybe snores like a computer programmer, snores like a kindergarten teacher, snores like I don't know. Tell me in the comments, what would be a better simile for someone who snores a lot? You guys let me know. All right, peace out.